I don't even have a fucking intro given the past, like, 30 seconds. Hi, I'm Seven the Vampire, and here with me is this weirdo.
Hello. I like hot chocolate.
The doors are locked. There's no way out of this room. The doors are locked. The windows are sealed. There's no way out. Welcome back to whatever this shit is. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid rat.
We have nothing to fear.
Let's move.
Rat bastard!
Second floor. Damn! Now's our chance. Ready, Sharon?
Of course.
Too slow.
Get the shit out of
May
here.
I? How about this? Down.
Onward.
Damn, they are almost all dead already.
We should keep going.
Well, that was easy. That was shockingly easy. Turn it down a little bit more. The game's a little loud. I forget how loud.
Was it all that shocking? Look at our party.
True, this is kind of a top-notch party. Get the fuck out of my way.
We'll have to fight our way
My
through.
turn.
I'm not 100% sure why I'm even fighting so much. I don't really need
With
to.
pleasure.
Beat the
I'm not gaining much from fighting these enemies.
Sometimes you're just in the mood to kill something.
Yeah, it's effectively it. I just want to... kind of want the Septith anyway. Alright, alright, hang on. Let me get the bearings on where I am. I need to go that way, okay. Right, okay. I just need to make sure, because this highway, as you see, is kind of like a giant...
Would appear
Oh, God.
upward. The
Oh god, hi.
Turn. There.
Oh, like fucking charge.
with pleasure.
They want the smoke, dude.
Alright.
Understood.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Do you think you scare me? Dead.
Let's keep going.
I fear nothing.
I did it.
Huh?
Nice.
And good
Nice.
success.
Everyone's level 72. Everyone's getting 72 and such. You're definitely getting high up in the levels. Yeah, we need South Cruising Highway. Because we're gonna be cruising down the highway. I love Sharon's sprint animation.
Yeah, she has to lift up the dress. Fair enough.
She is a super maid. Anyway, welcome back to Cruising Highway. Been a long while since we've been here.
Mm-hmm. Whew. Well, we've made it through the Ebel Highway. This point marks the beginning of the South Croydon Highway.
There doesn't seem to be any fog this far away from Legram, thankfully. Rayhard's not that far off now. You can see the steeples just over there. This is likely to be where the real challenge begins. We're to set foot in a city ruled by one of the most powerful figures in the Noble Alliance. We must practice extreme caution.
Yeah.
But how will we even get inside?
Oh, don't worry. Emma's got that covered.
Yes, that shouldn't pose any trouble. Fortunately, the south entrance isn't likely to be heavily guarded.
Hmm?
You've got some kind of plan in mind? I can't guarantee it'll actually work, but I do. For starters, let's head to the south gate and I'll take care of the rest. Approaching Rayhard's south entrance to follow the main story to advance, and until it goes will disappear. I just let him go. I was like, calm.
Let's take him out.
Let's
My
go.
turn.
Try to fight me. Alright, we got platinum bugs.
There.
Very well. How about this? Down. Here I go. Here's our
An
chance.
opening. My turn.
Problem
We
solved.
should keep going.
Quick and easy.
Do 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 do.
We
Right.
have the advantage here.
Let's
We
move.
got Gold Flyer.
With pleasure.
My turn.
Of course. And
We're going to check through it.
Vitals. I've got it.
An avian monster said to be a sign of great luck. Absorb craft points.
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
Damn. Bopped and explodes. These guys. Bop! Oh. Pew. There we go.
The advantage is
My
ours.
turn. There. Now.
Here I come. Very well.
I could silver thorn. Actually, demonic scythe would do quite a bit.
Leave this to me.
Cleave.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Here I go.
Go ahead and scan you.
Enemy's vitals. I've got it.
I got it. Good job. Proud of you, Emma.
Thank you, Emma.
That was a
And that was easy. Not
That
many
was
stronger
easy.
than
Oh my. What a lovely chest.
Hydro cannon. Hydro pump. I'm an insulating tape. And 2 U material. A lot of interesting items.
Enemy sighted.
I was trying to turn back around.
There.
I don't know why I kept hitting the X button like that. I was trying to turn around and hit the X button at the same time.
How about
That way I'd turn and strike it immediately, but
Onward.
maybe I should have just turned
You
first.
still have a lot of training.
Or maybe I should have just not given a shit because it's a platinum bug and they're really not that scary. You know, one of those options.
Yeah, one of them.
There we go.
The
I'm back
advantage
this
is
time.
ours.
Here I go.
This will be very easy since I got the back. Since I got the back straight.
My turn. We should keep going.
Like I said, very easy. Yay! At least we're breezing through this part. Unlike everything in the last stream. We don't worry about that. That didn't happen. What struggling against a monkey? What do you mean?
Monkey.
Monk. Become
This
monkey.
will be over in an instant.
Oh damn! They got multiple flyers now.
With pleasure. Now,
Leave this to
We
me.
got all the colors.
of course.
We got we also got a what was that?
Analysis
We got
complete.
a camel flyer. Said to be a sign of very bad luck. Absorbs HP.
Here we go.
Let me guess. The other one's gonna be moderate luck.
Very well.
That one's just gonna be mid luck.
My turn.
Jesus Christ.
May I? It's my turn.
One of these crosses your paths, your day is going to be average at best.
I've got it.
Said to be a sign of good luck. It's just good luck, not very good luck. Just regular. good
Okay, sure.
luck.
Onward.
Absorbs EP.
Is there going to be one that's like black and it's going to be very bad luck?
Okay, it's safe for now.
I don't know. Maybe. I actually don't think. I think that's only 3 colors. Why am I? What am I doing? Problem solved. Jesus Christ. Stop overcomplicating things, brain. Battle scope. I love battle toothpaste. I'm funny, right? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, hey, buddy, buddy, friend, amigo, pal. We don't need that. No. Hang on, there's something I'm missing. Okay, I know where it is. I think maybe. Well, this way. Where is it? Am I stupid? I mean, yeah. Oh wait, I missed it back there. Okay. I missed that chest. How the fuck did I miss that chest back there? Wait. Eh. No, wait, that's forward. I don't know how to read a map.
Don't worry about it. Me neither. Me
There.
neither.
Well, this wasn't even the fucking chest I was looking for. God damn it.
It's just a tarot bomb.
You're gonna fuck off, you. I don't want to fight you right now.
I spy with my little eye the goods.
Thank you, Fee. You found it for us.
Bring it on. Here I go. Second. Jam. Now.
Not even gonna fucking bother. Just kill them.
Just a bunch of birds.
And there is the Taros Master Quartz. Same thing as last time. Damage of attacks and crafts raised this time, but you're delayed. Remember, the other one was only your normal attacks. I think I'm gonna leave you. This gives 110. This one gives 120. What? That's not it. This one gives 160. I think I'll still leave you with Brave for now, at least. Maybe eventually I'll switch you on to Taurus. Keep in mind, that is a continuous multiplier, so you can combine that with things like, Domination. By the way, that's what I was thinking of in the last game when I said that I like to use Taurus. I was thinking of its version in this game. I just forgot that it's different in one, and it only affects attacks and it does not affect crafts. Please leave me alone. So yeah, it's better in this game. If, you know, you like to do big damage, which you do with Laura, so.
Halt.
Oh,
Are you travelers?
sure.
Yes.
We are here from the Gram. Would it be possible for us to enter the city?
What, on foot? Not every day we see guys like you. Why didn't you just use the train?
We could use the cardio.
Much as we would have liked to, the wait for the next one was simply too long.
Yeah.
Thanks to the new regulations, there are hardly any trains running anymore. We found it was actually faster to come by foot.
Well, if you say so. You can enter, but we're going to need to check if any of you are on our wanted list first.
Oh, there's a problem with that.
No, so about that.
Alliance. You can't be too careful. Let's see. Where's that list?
This isn't good.
Emma, I know. Excuse me. Could I ask you to look into my eyes for a moment, please?
Huh? That's an odd request.
What the?
Huh?
We're just common travelers, and we aren't on that list of yours. Which means we can pass, right?
These aren't the droids you're looking for. These aren't the students you're looking for.
Why are you still standing there? Go along inside.
Just don't go causing any trouble. Unless you want to find yourselves arrested.
Yeah. I know.
Actual mystic eyes of enchantment.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you go.
They're even gold.
Shall we be going?
She had to take off her glasses for it.
Yeah. There's some mystic eyes.
I can't believe Emma's got mystic eye killers. Actually, I can fully believe that.
Actually, fun fact. Well, I mean, it's kind of slight spoiler, but it's something so small that we learn in one of the cold skill games. Emma wearing glasses is actually because she could correct her vision with her magic easy. She just chooses to wear glasses.
Oh, fair enough.
Phew. I'm surprised by how well that went.
Yeah, feels like it was almost too easy. Then again, I remember seeing Vita do something similar a while back.
What was that?
It was a form of hypnosis. I'm just glad I was able to pull it off.
That's one way of reminding us that you really are a witch.
I was surprised by all the tricks she showed me, too.
It's nothing fancy, actually.
It's certainly nothing compared to Vita's lullabies. For one thing, you can't use it on too many people at once. And the more you use it, the more likely they're going to catch on and be on guard for it. Don't rely on it too much.
Well, it got us into Briarheart. That's good enough for me. Thanks a lot, Emma. I doubt we would have gotten this far without you.
We should start looking for uses.
Right. Alright. Oh, never never mind. I was about to start controlling things and start talking about stuff that we can do, but nope, the game's gonna give us another cutscene. I think it's obvious where Eustace is.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Alborea Family Mansion. Yeah, you dust that one little area. You got this. Place looks fucking overly extravagant.
Yeah, it's. You're not using all of that space, right? Come on.
Fuck you.
The Noble Alliance's advantage in this war remains overwhelming as always. Rufus has achieved much in his position as Chief of Staff as well. But the fact remains, fool Cayenne is still the one with the most influence and power.
How unfortunate for you,
Something must be
bitch.
done about this. But what?
So that was your line of thinking when you sent those Jaegers to Ymir, was it? You moved to take Princess Alphen into your custody and use her to replace Duke Cayenne as Supreme Commander of the Alliance.
Oh, great.
Do you have something you want to say to me, Eustace?
I want to push you out that window.
You seem very unhappy about the fact I sent him to the hometown of one of your classmates.
Not at all, Father. However, I do believe my brother also expressed disapproval of those actions. I humbly ask that you think twice before interfering with any neutral powers in the future.
Damn.
And I would suggest you think twice before involving yourself in matters that are of no concern to you. Focus on the work you have been given and leave me to do mine.
I apologize for speaking out of turn.
I must think of something that will allow me to seize his position. I can't allow that pompous half-wit to call himself the Alliance's supreme commander for a moment.
Yeah, so even the Noble Alliance isn't fully united.
I need
United.
to reconsider how Rufus should be
Because they're-
acting in his
They are,
position as well.
you know, scrambling for
Nobles
power.
will be nobles. I guess.
Anyway, I actually really like this outfit.
Yeah, it's really dignified. We got the Civil War happening within the Civil War, dude.
Yeah, effectively. Anyway, welcome once more to Berea Hard. First stop is gonna be this shop, because first we want to sell all of that. Have a fuck ton of Mira on us, and I believe is it any of these? I thought one of these were. Yes, the patterned shirt gets fee to 60% evasion. And there's something else I'm missing. I could get 83 speed, which wouldn't be bad. Honestly, I think I'm actually gonna take those leather sandals. The 83 speed is really well worth it. We'll get one of these for Sharon for 55 evasion, and one of these for Reen for 25 evasion. And then I'll get Reen additional speed as well as Sharon additional speed. Just ups your arts. We'll get one of those for you, one of those for you. And then as for the boots, one for you and one for you. And Emma or Laura, you're keeping your current gear. Go ahead and sell a lot of this fucking stuff that's just gonna eat up spots in our inventory. We don't need all of this just eating up spots in our inventory for too long. We can.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not like in the last game though. It's not like we need this desperately for money.
Oh yeah, no, so
But yeah,
fair. We actually have
now
Mira.
Now with insight, B cannot be hit by physical attacks. You gotta think, we're not even out of Act 1 yet. B is just immune to physical when with insight, and we have plenty of ways to give her insight. So, wait, I didn't even read that, and that was kind of important. Oh well.
Oh, oops.
But there is another thing we can do here of note. A couple of things we can do here of note, really. There's some other stuff we can do here of note, effectively. Yeah. So there's some of that stuff we need to know. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to remember what all I'm looking for. Okay, hang on. Trying to remember everything there is to do. I don't think you have anything for us. I believe we keep going up. We have, yeah, we have the factory if we head up. Which is nothing of too much note. Sorry if I'm kind of rambling. I'm trying to remember what all I'm trying to do here, because I'll admit I'm a little... Why did I get B her upgraded weapon? Why didn't I get B her upgraded weapon? Huh, interesting. Alright, we don't have anything we really need for quartz right now, do we? No, I don't think so. Let me look at everyone's quartz setups, make sure you're good, you're good. Can we make a mine too? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, we could. Well, we have mine too. You know what? I'm actually, instead of doing that though, I'm going to focus on upgrading some of Emma's. There we go. Okay, that's better. That's what I wanted to do, because now I can take it. I can do... I know I sound very, like, I'm confused, but that's because my brain is moving at 1,000,000 miles a minute.
No, that's so fair.
I'm trying to, like, remember everything I'm trying to do all at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, remember 6 different... Because there is a number of things at this point in the game that we can miss out on. And I'm trying to remember all of them. I have everything open so I can remember all of them, but it's just... It's a lot. So from this guy, if you want to grind up, you can get the Evergreen. This would give Fee 75% evasion. That is 50,000 Mira. The method you're going to use to do that is going to be under recipes, the onigiri cooked by Sharon in particular. Sharon or Emma. They have the best odds of getting you the tricolor onigiri. As we talked about when we first got this recipe, you make more Mira selling tricolored onigiri than it costs to buy the ingredients. You do that repeatedly, get enough money, and then sell those off to get, you know, get your money back and earn up enough to get a Evergreen, and that's 75% evasion on V. Likewise, you can also buy these, which are pretty good. These are, you know, triple... These give you 3 different stat protections. Don't really need that right now, though. I don't need to go that far. If you're playing Nightmare mode, 100% do.
You do need to, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna want that, especially if you're trying to 100% for the upcoming fight. Because that can be one of the worst fights.
Oh boy.
Besides that, there we go. This is who I was looking for first. This is why I was getting my head all jumbled up. Guess I should head back now. Is that you, Colette? Reen? Oh, Emma, Laura! I didn't even know you were in Berea Hard. We arrived not long ago, actually.
I'm pleased to see you are doing well.
Mind if I ask why you're dressed like that? I heard you escaped, but... Yep. Wasn't planning on it, actually, but I got caught up in the moment. So I took a part-time job once I got here. Can't ever go wrong with some spare change, am I right? Pretty impressive mindset you got. Aren't all the students from Thor's on the Noble Alliance's wanted list? Not a big deal here. You're fine as long as you don't stir up trouble. All the people on the street are super sweet too, so that helps. I'm kind of surprised at how quickly I got used to this place. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Well, as long as you're alright, I as well ask that now that we found you too. Do you know anything about Eustace? There's been some rumors spreading around about him lately. What kind of rumors? Not very pleasant ones. Apparently he came back home not that long ago. And he's been helping the Duke ever since. Or so they say.
I see.
What's he helping out with exactly? Well, stuff like how he's in helping command the provincial army in town. Really? It's hardly surprising when we take his position into account, I'm afraid. Both his father and brother are focused more on the war than keeping the region itself safe. Perhaps he has taken upon himself to handle that in their stead.
Doing what he can for his region is not out of character for him.
So it's not that he agrees with what they're doing, but he's going to do what he can for, you know, people of Rayhard. We're probably best off asking him about everything face to face. Well, we can figure out how to get in touch with him. Looks like you all got your work cut out for you, huh? Don't give up! I should be heading back to the inn, so I'll get you guys later. Stop by if you need anything, okay? Thanks, Colette.
I guess we should start asking elsewhere.
Yeah, let's go. Alright. Character notebook update, and that just gives us Colette in the character notebook. I believe... Let me see. Yeah, so now we want to go to the Central Plaza, and then there's a couple of things in the Central Plaza. Well, a couple of things in this general vicinity. Oh, hey look, you can see the violin guy over there. We'll deal with that in a moment. First, I want to go to the restaurant because you. Oh, you're Lord Eustace's classmates. Hello, Hammond. It's been a while. Do you happen to know where Eustace is, sir? As his uncle, we figured that you of all people would have some sort of clue. Well, I know he's back in Berehard and staying at the Alberea Mansion. That's as far as my knowledge extends, unfortunately. Might be worth having a look around the mansion if we see if we find anything. Perhaps we should focus on gathering more information for the time being, then. Alright, he's been working to add pancakes to the menu, and he gives us the fluffy pancake recipe.
Pancakes!
Pancake!
I could certainly use the practice.
Let's see what she gives us.
I'm proud of this one.
Nice. No one who's bad. Ooh, onion soup.
I could certainly use the practice.
See if she makes the bad one.
This is off-putting.
I like
Venomous soup?
I'll get right to work.
see if she makes the best version.
This is some of my finest culinary.
Emma?
Sure, I'd love to. This looks like it'll taste.
Okay. We can get.
It's Fee's Cooking Power Hour. You can try eating it if you
White
want.
liquid.
White liquid.
I'll get
I'm
right
scared
to
of what
work.
that could be.
This is some of my finest. Please, do enjoy.
Alright, well, we didn't get everything we wanted, but we got a few things. Trying to get started on that as soon as I can because, you know, eventually I'm going to need to cook all of that anyway, so as much as you can in the early stages. I believe... I don't think you have anything for us right now.
Oh? Aren't you the performer we came across in Celtic? Andre, right?
Oh, how depressing the people of this city are, that their happiness is obtained through transient means. What's worse, the meaningless fighting has corrupted their minds, and now they refuse to lend an ear to my music. Tell me, friends, is there anywhere my love is needed, perchance? He seems to be doing just fine. Goofy guy.
Yeah, alright, buddy.
Is there anything in the cathedral? I don't think there is, but oh, wait, no, apparently you have something. Oh, oh, you're a fucking side quest. Oh, whatever shall we do? My prayers won't ever reach Spirit Veronica, the Saint Veronica spirit. This seems pretty serious. Excuse me, is something the matter? Oh, did you overhear me just now? Forgive me. Have you seen the statue of Saint Veronica in the plaza recently? Well, it's actually been shedding black tears ever since the war broke out. Black
What?
tears?
Huh?
Really?
Yes, I've confirmed it for myself even, just as a legend spoke of. Saint Veronica's prayers once saved the people from great tragedy. When crisis befalls the world, she shall cry tears black as night. That's how it went, correct? I certainly never expected to have the opportunity to witness the legend for myself. You should not find that so exciting.
Exciting?
Word of the statue's tears has especially spread among those of deep faith. We've been holding mass to calm those concerned by this war, but it ended up only making things worse. Imagine how frustrating that must be.
Unfortunately, if she is truly lamenting over this war, not much can be done until it ends.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How do we know if this is the real deal, though? It could just be someone pulling our leg.
I think it's a bit hasty to presume that greater forces are at work here. Have you gotten a professional to carry out a thorough check? Well, no. With the war and all, no one's been able to come out.
I see. Is there nothing we can do for her?
We need to avoid attracting too much unwanted attention, remember? Although, I'm sure it'll be fine if we're just confirming whether or not this was the work of someone non-supernatural. Should we offer to help then? Sure. Well, if no one else is available, would you be okay with us carrying out a quick investigation? Oh, are you sure? We're no professionals, so we can't make any promises, but we should be able to figure out whether or not this is really a prank of some sort. Whether or not this is really a prank of some sort, I think. Oh goodness, thank you so much. Clarifying that alone should really help everyone relax. You'll find the St. Veronica's statue outside the cathedral. Thank you again for offering to help. Not at all.
We'll get started at once.
Alright. I love... whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, I kind of forgot that was just a side quest. We'll do that in a bit. Nothing in here. I am just trying to remember everything, because there's a Gambler Jack. There is... Okay, so there's one Gambler Jack 2 of the reprints, and there's also... I think there's a Black Record, but I don't think it's available quite yet. I can't remember. I know there is one. I just don't remember if it's available yet. And I know the area is tied to the quest we just picked up. The area it's in is tied to the quest we just picked up, but... Yeah, you remember the Black Records, Keith? Picked one up in, like, episode 2?
The Black Records?
Yeah. We picked one up in, like, episode 2?
Barely.
This?
Oh, yeah.
Like, we couldn't read a shit? Yeah, we're finally getting another one of those.
Oh, thank God. All right, cool. How many
Yeah,
of those are there?
5, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not a ton of them. I believe it's 5. I think we can head this way next, because I want to gather up the collectibles outside of the Black Record, because that, like I said, we can't quite. Oh, Astraea. There's been a lot of protests as the war broke out, so our parents made us come back home. Father ordered me to return here from Heimdall. Awfully selfish of him. Fair enough. So few trained. Surely the Noble Alliance, yeah, you'd think they would, but I don't think they give a shit.
Yeah.
Fun fact,
Yeah.
I don't think they actually care about your problems, ma'am. You can come here and get these. We don't really need anything from you. You sell footwear, but we don't need anything from you. You sell general goods, which I could use a few tarot bombs, actually. About like 20 of these. That should be good. And that should be good, because I need the healing. You sell weapons if we really needed them, but we don't. We have all of our weapons, and we've actually upgraded them now. Brain. You can get a tricorn. It gives you HP and EP plus. Might be worth it for Emma, but no.
Tricorn's pretty sick hats, fair enough.
Anyway, this is what I was looking for. If you've missed out on either of these, you have those. You also get Imperial Chronicle issue 3, but more importantly, chapter 5, chapter 6. And ooh, the Heart Handbook gives 5% evasion and 5% crit. That would put me at 65. No. Not worth it. Why does father have to be so hard-headed? The least you could do is actually were you Teresa? I don't remember. I think
It's been a hot minute,
Yeah, I
so
think you
I actually
were.
don't know.
I think you actually were.
Alright, fair enough.
The least he could do is actually consider things from my perspective. Please be safe, Emily.
Huh?
What? Theresia, you're here? Elisa? Oh, Adios, it is you! What are you doing here? You've even got some of your classmates with you.
It's been a while, Theresia. Good to see you're doing okay.
Likewise. I was so worried about you all, but it looks like I needn't have been. I couldn't be any happier for you, Elisa. And I couldn't be any happier knowing that you're safe. Seeing you here does remind me that you mentioned being from Bereahard, though.
So you ended up getting separated from the others you escaped with.
That's right. Things were pretty hectic at that time, so... I have no idea what happened to Emily and Ferris, unfortunately. I see. The Florald household's rather well known, so Ferris will probably be okay, but still.
I'm sure it must have been a relief to come home at least. I can only imagine how worried your family must have been too.
Well, you could say that. This war is as good as won in the eyes of most nobles. My family's no exception. In fact, they're enjoying life more than ever about now.
Perhaps that is much to be expected from those in Bereahard. It is widely known that the Noble Alliance is currently dominating.
Father keeps trying to appease me by taking me to fancy restaurants and the like, but... well, the fact that he doesn't understand how I feel makes it painful to even talk to him. That's why I ended up excusing myself. Childish of me, isn't it?
Not at all. I understand exactly how you feel. I was the same back when I had no idea what was going on with everyone else. Speaking of which, you wouldn't have to have any information about Eustace, would you?
No, I'm afraid not. I know he's back in Bereahard, but you probably know that much already. Sorry for not being able to help.
Not at all. There's no need to feel guilty.
I think I'll head back to the restaurant after all. I might be able to get some information for you from my father's connections.
Sorry for making you go out of your way. I do appreciate it, though.
Just try not to expect much.
Well, at least we can get something, right?
We'll probably end up arguing again. I have to admit that I'm a bit jealous of you all. Not everyone has the freedom to do what they want right now, me included. That's why I'd like for you all to do everything you can for now in our stead.
Woo!
And also, if you happen to come across Emily or anyone else from Thor's, please help them.
Of course. That was our intent from the very beginning.
In turn, we'd like for you to not be so hard on yourself.
Thanks. I'll see you all again soon, I hope.
Slowly finding more and more members of Thor's.
Huh. I guess you can't shove all nobles under the same label, can you?
I'm a bit disappointed you're only realizing that now. Anyway, we should continue to search for clues elsewhere. Right. Alright. They say Finch join the front lines. Okay, I don't know. Maybe. Alright. The other big thing I want to get right now is the Gambler Jack Chapter 7, which is... Hang on. There is that store. That store. What? Am I stupid? Oh, hang on. I see
What's
what
up?
I'm looking for. I think it's you. No? Yes? No, it's not you. Hang on. You? No, maybe no. Okay. Is it you? Ah, there you are. Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 7. Okay. So, going through the list, that is Gambler Jack reprints, got Chapter 7, got the Fluffy Pancakes, and I've picked up the quest for Veronica's Tears, and we're gonna do that now. Okay. Good fucking lord.
Is there something wrong, Sharon? Oh no, not at all.
Well, that's not good. Ah. Oh, wow.
Oh.
These really are black tears. I can understand why this would have some of the people feeling uneasy.
May
May your spirit find peace, Saint Veronica.
You might want to quit jumping to conclusions, you know. This is a lot less dramatic than what you're all thinking.
Celine? In nicer words, there's no spiritual presence here whatsoever.
Look, it's just faded out Sharpie, guys.
That alone would be enough to assume the greater forces aren't at work here, but there's further evidence other than the black stain scattered around the statue.
Oh yeah, no, you know, the tears coming from her butt.
Don't worry about it.
Huh, you're right. How'd they get there, though?
Chances are this statue's made from marble. If memory serves, Instructor Makarov taught us that marble gradually melts away when in contact with acidic water.
Then we might want to. Then might we assume that the fountain's water properties were altered recently?
The fountain draws its water from the underground waterway, correct? We may find the source of the issue down there. The entrance is over by the street in front of the station. Let's go check it out. Alright. We got a bit of a fight ahead of us, but it's a pretty easy one, so I'm not too worried. Although I've got my foot ready to put in my mouth. After the fucking fiasco in the last stream. This brings back memories of when we snuck through here to rescue Machias. I still remember you unlocking the door for us, Emma. That I did. Allow me to do so again. Aperio. That was easy enough.
Technically, she shouldn't be showing that off in front of others, but what can you do?
Regardless, we should go in. Yeah, just remember that can get pretty dangerous in here. You know, I don't remember most from the waterways. Is it hard to climb ladders with a big chest? Fee just being Fee.
I didn't hear a no.
Fee just fell.
I see a few monsters here and there, but things seem relatively fine to me.
Yeah, it's as pretty as ever, really. Wait, what's that smell? Smell it too. It's faint, but pungent. Perhaps there is something down here. We should remain on guard then. Have to find out what's been waiting for us. Alright, well, I wanna go into this party. You know what? Put you in for a bit and switch you. We've been using that party for a while, so let's go for this. Means we can't as easily scan stuff, but we do have options to scan stuff. We got how many battle scopes on us? Yeah, we got 18 battle scopes. We can scan stuff with that.
With pleasure. How about this? Die. Right.
Damn, she has like no attacking spells. Then again, yeah, I have her with mostly support.
That takes care of them.
She's set up as my supporter, not really my attacker. I can't wait till later when we can actually just get more stuff on a single character. And then when we get to fucking when we get to Calvert and we have to entirely change how arts work again.
Eliminating with pleasure. How about this?
'Cause yeah, Calvert changes the method in which you learn arts again.
Oh, alright. Cool.
And it is probably it is probably my favorite method.
Oh, alright.
It's a bit weird at first, and then once you learn it, it is pretty funny how it all works out. Okay, Bud did not give a shit about my problems. Bud said no.
Okay. Time to clean up this eliminating targets now.
Got you. Let's move. There.
You're done. With pleasure. Attack. Gotcha. I can do this. My turn.
Bro's frozen.
Got you.
He got jack shit.
Let's move.
Damn, these guys are getting fucked up pretty badly.
Absolute victory.
Nice fighting, Fee.
Success.
Absolute victory. We
Oh
kicked
my.
their asses.
What a lovely chest.
You can get a green pendulum from here if you want.
Wow.
I love green pendulums. They do green pendulum things. They're actually part of making the evergreen. So, you know, you can trade those and some other items for an evergreen and, you know, get an evergreen without paying 50,000 Mira.
Well, shall we begin?
Now's our chance.
Probably should have saved this for the boss, but it's fine.
Okay. May I? Hang in there! No problem. Now your chance. Time to strike. I'll handle it.
kind of hoping we'd get the kill with Sharon and
Absolute victory.
Elisa, so we could see their battle
Isn't this
victory quote thing. Ooh, 100 of each accepted. I don't mind that at all. Ooh, flip with mess.
I can do that.
Damn it! I was hoping the dude would not turn around. Go, 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 go. Spin the fuck back around. Get the drop on it!
Nice.
There we go. Finally getting the drop on some shit. It's like, I actually want to get first strikes on some things. Please.
My turn.
You're done. Right.
Mirage Arrow.
Mirage Arrow.
Wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would do.
Down in one piece.
Sometimes I forget that Elisa's actually a really good party member, okay?
Let's move.
My turn.
Something that I just don't always think about. Oh. Okay, so we can't get it now. I mean, we can't get it now, but we can get it now. We gotta do this.
Now-ish. Now, but not now.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, buddy.
What's this thing doing under the city?
It's surrounded by acidic gases too. There's no doubt that this is the cause. This monster is the cause. It's odd though.
I don't know why, but the higher elements are in effect around it. Be careful, everyone.
Oh boy, higher elements again. We'll have to exterminate it now that we found it. Get ready, everyone. We're going in. Right.
Right.
All right.
Be on guard, everyone. My turn.
So we got a pretty nasty fight here. How do I want to do this? Flash grenade.
Here.
Trying to
Pleasure.
shadow
This
Smash.
won't take long. Shadow
If I could get a single crit, that would help me out really. There we go. I wanted a crit so I could burst and take out the surrounding dudes early. Because this fight can get a little rough.
Too slow.
Good thing is, Bee has her... Bee with insight can't be hurt.
Do this.
So we are in a very good position. As for you, use that battle scope on your turn. Go ahead and scan the big guy. He's got his weaknesses now, so now he's gotta kick his ass.
Okay.
Sweet.
Eliminating target.
Got you.
Too slow.
Got you. My turn.
Arc. I can get him both Arc Flash. Damn. I can get them both Gale though.
You're done.
Alright, now what we gotta do is survive. Tea time? What's up?
Thanks. Right.
Oh, didn't heal you up. Terra.
You have my thanks.
Yeah, I just gotta start eventually hitting him with art so we can actually do some damage.
May I?
Good news is he's weak to this, and
No problem.
he's weak to this.
Activate.
So we got his weaknesses. Now it's just gonna be a matter of spamming them effectively.
Beat him up.
Yeah, I mean, effectively all that's left is just beating the shit out of him.
Blast him with arts. Come on.
You're done. My turn.
All of his lackey, all of his goons are gone.
I can do this.
Yep. Is it Heavenly Gift I want? Yes.
Light. Rain upon us.
Then they're Heavenly Gift. Bro got confused and just turned around.
You're done. My turn.
He's like, I'm getting out of here.
Too slow. Now.
Entirely reasonable reaction.
Thanks. With pleasure.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm leaving. Go for a good old fucking combo move.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. If we had got him in a loop now.
Yeah.
Well. Too slow.
Got you.
Here.
Here I go.
Yeah. Not that bad, honestly. Like I said, he's not that bad. It's just, you know, a lot of HP, but that easy. If you can loop him, perfect. I mean, and you're already seeing Fee with insight, as always.
Isn't this a surprise?
I mean, Fee was just dodging everything.
Stronger than ever.
Detector Beta! So now defense and arch defense will go down 50%. So, you know, it's just a more powerful detector.
Yeah.
It lowers the stats more, which is pretty nice. Phew. Looks like we pulled through relatively unscathed. He solved, I guess. Statue shouldn't shed any tears now that the water's back to normal.
Indeed. I find myself perplexed I find myself perplexed by that monster's strength, however. It far outclassed your standard one.
We still kicked its ass.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that the higher elements were in effect. Maybe the loss of balance here in Erebonia caused it to transform somehow?
Huh. That's the same reason those cryptids started appearing too, isn't it? Wait a minute. We must be thinking the same thing. If that's the case, then the legend behind Saint Veronica's tear can't be entirely false, correct?
Yeah, that's kinda spooky. At least we figured out what's going on, though.
Quite. The case may be solved. The mystery still remains. Perhaps it's best that we leave it that way. Okay, guys, let's report back. Oh, no, wait, there's something on the ground!
No! No!
No? So it was all caused by a monster? Yeah, its presence was having an adverse effect on the fountain's water, which is what was causing the statue to melt.
We made sure to eradicate it, however, so there's no need for concern now.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad for your assistance. This should help ease everyone's worries too. With the statue back to normal, I can finally devote myself to work again. However, I find it hard to believe that this was all a mere coincidence. So I'll have to do everything I can to ensure that Saint Veronica has no more reason for tears. That's reassuring. It may not be much, but please take these. It's the least I can do for you all. Get a holy sphere. May Adios be with you all. Alright. That takes care of that quest. There is still another quest, mind you. But we first are gonna go back into the underground waterway. We're not done there yet. I'm not done with you yet. You damn waterway. Fucking locking me out. Sending me back to the fucking start. No, we're going back in. We going back in, kids. Go fuck. Bye. Hang on. I accidentally got in a fight.
Very well. Now, gotcha. I can do this. Fine. Now's our chance.
See if Rush will do it.
Of course.
Not gonna do it. Yep. Nope.
I'll handle it. Now. Very well. Now.
Nice. This should kill.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You fought beautifully, my lady. It was nothing special, really.
That was kind of funny. Just like, you fought beautifully. She's still being a tsundere. Give me my thing! Finally. Oh my god, we got another piece of the Black Records. Yeah, we can't go any further. I want to go back to jail. I want to go break people out of jail.
Be careful, everyone.
I'll fight them.
Eliminating targets. Now.
It's technically worth it, kind of, sort of, but not really.
Now's our chance. Let's go, everyone.
With pleasure.
Problem solved.
That was a
And
cinch.
now we can go and get out of here. Now we can leave. We got the Black Records again. Oh boy. I can read all of this.
Oh boy.
I read all the dialogue. It said, "You're a bitch." It said, "Fuck you, Roy Earl."
Oh my god.
Aren't you Norden from the Imperial Chronicle? Oh, you're those students from Thor's. Shouldn't be out in the open like this, because I'm pretty sure Class 7 is up there on the Alliance's wanted list. We'll be fine for the time being, at least. Well then, I figured I'd run into you all again at some point. Truth is, I'm working as a war correspondent for the Noble Alliance at the moment. As you can guess, they're making me write articles on their glorious victories and such. They really do have a hold on the Imperial Chronicle. Well, not completely. We've got our pride as journalists, after all. We report what we have to try and keep things nomical when we can. And I intend to use this position to help find out the truth of what's happening. Well, I'll be able to report when I'll be able to report it, I don't know. But one day I will. I hope you look forward to that day coming. Of course, Norden.
We may walk different paths, but they lead to the same destination. Let's ensure that we succeed.
Alright. Sounds fair. Trying to think what's next actually on my list. Who are you? What are you doing? Why are you just staring at the church? No, we'll see. Showcase for your day. Okay, fair enough. I believe next on my list is actually in the Noble District. Close by the mansion. We're not going to the mansion yet. I want to wait. Or is it? No, it's not here. Hang on. I'm dumb. It's not here. It is... not here, but there's... no, yeah, it's here. Okay, there you are. Knew you were somewhere. Oh, Boasty, where could you have gone? You youngsters wouldn't have to know where my little Boasty is, would you? I'm sorry, what? Oh, forgive me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Boasty... I think it's Bootsy. Bootsy is my kitten. He went missing this morning, so as you can imagine, I've been awfully worried about him. And you've been searching for him ever since. Which is it?
As much as I wish to help her, I think we should have tried to avoid doing anything that would make us stand out. What do you think, Green?
Let's help. Well,
Find the cat.
We could help you search for him if you'd like. Oh my goodness, how kind of you! The only issue is that I have no clues whatsoever, I'm afraid. We were in the Noble District at the time he disappeared while I was nodding off. I never saw which way he went. Followed the path out of the district, he would have ended up in the Central Plaza, but we're not entirely sure where to start then. Finding him may prove to be rather difficult. Yeah, it's not like we understand how a cat's mind works either. Or do we?
Don't you even dare. Well, you do seem like you'd have an idea or two. Ah, seriously now, you're comparing me to a run-of-the-mill cat? Ugh, humans.
You're worried about him as well, though, aren't you? With your help, I'm certain we'll be able to find him.
Fine. The one thing I can say for sure is that kittens are always moved by their curiosity. He's probably too young to be especially cautious too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's left a trail for us to follow. Don't expect me to do all the hard work here, by the way. Think about what you'd do if you were a kitten.
Right. Time to let out my inner cat and get started then. We'll start our search around here, ma'am. We'll be sure to tell you right away if we find him. Thank you so much. I love that.
Alright, let out your inner cat, Reen. Meow?
Shut the fuck up. Why have you referenced this? Why have you done this? Why have you come into my good Christian stream and referenced Sonic the Hedgehog?
My God.
Oh, I just can't wait to see how long the Imperial Army will entertain us for. I believe you were Hassan. I know I was one, you were the other. I just don't remember which
Right.
one.
Indeed, ideally they'll do their best at making our little bet all the more exciting.
Woof woof grr, woof 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 woof.
Jesus Christ. What's the dog doing?
It's on the way.
Jesus Christ. What?
It's the song.
Oh, that's Hassan. Oh, right, okay. God, right, that's Hassan. Settle down, Richard. Goodness, he's been on edge ever since that filthy kitten dared to approach us.
Leave him be for now. Perhaps he simply wishes to experience the thrill of the hunt once again. We can't exactly blame him after seeing such an unsightly thing.
Bootsy must have come here by at some point. Just how do these two manage to be so annoying?
Well, I can't entirely disagree. I say I feel bad for Bootsy. Sure, he was terrified after being barked at.
It's not uncommon for kittens to run off in situations like that, only to end up not being able to find their way home. Curiosity killed the cat, and all that. Right.
Barking towards the south. I think we can assume that's where the kitten went. Let's hurry up and find him. Right. Bark, bark.
I don't want to be anywhere near.
Grr. Woof, woof, woof.
So true. Pipe down, Richard.
Fuck you. I mean,
Huh?
I mean, bark. Yeah, that's what I meant.
It's like that one meme of like the.
You okay?
Yo, it's like that one meme of just like Merlin talking to Fu, and like Fu's just going Fu 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 Fu, and then just. Oh god. I'm gonna have to find that again on Twitter. Jesus Christ.
Who's probably actually just cursing Merlin out.
Yeah.
Hang on. I was gonna say me too, Fu. And she will curse out Merlin. Unless it's prototype Merlin, then you know what? I'm fine with that.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
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 Huh? What?
What'd you say?
Prototype Merlinus? Prototype Merlin? Funny.
Oh.
Funny. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I said.
Wait. No. Actually, wait. No.
Wait, I didn't say anything.
No. Elaborate on that. Elaborate on that. What do you mean by that?
Wait, I'm still on the clock. I'll never get to hear the end of it if I get caught in La La Land. Sorry for asking out of nowhere, but did a kitten just come by here? Damn! How did you? Damn, kid! Why are you fucking swearing? Jesus Christ!
Whoa!
It gets demonetized. You're right, though.
You're gonna get us fucking demonetized.
They came here looking all hungry, so I gave it some milk and leftovers. It was all over me after that.
I guess he calmed down a little after a nice treat. Chances are he'll be trying to get back to Eva now.
Which means he should be returning to the Noble District. Do you think he'll be able to find his way back?
Should probably check just to be sure. I just not.
God damn, dude.
What? I didn't do anything. I swear.
You know what you did.
I did nothing. Hey, look, it's Musashi.
You know exactly what you did. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, okay. Okay. Trying to remember where to go next, but I don't, because this one's. I remember this step being a little weird. Yeah. Okay. So. And yeah. No. Okay. I remember. For some reason, you have to, for whatever reason, go to Station Street, the opposite direction of the Noble District, and then. And it wouldn't. I always forget that because it never occurs to me. Kitten was the most adorable thing I've ever laid eyes on. I don't think anyone can ignore that innocent little expression it had. Oh, they're from Saint Estrella. They might know where the kitten is, where a kitten went. Let's ask them. Indeed. Sorry to intrude, but we happened to overhear your conversation just now. Could you tell us more about where the kitten went? We're actually searching for him on behalf of his owner. Oh, is that so? He was here a moment ago until he got frightened away by a passing car. He went up to the north after that. He was so cute too. Oh dear, he might have wandered out onto the highway if he went that way.
We should hurry, otherwise he could come under attack by monsters.
Ah, talk about a pain.
Highway's dangerous for us too, but we can't just abandon him. Let's go! We love Prototype Merlin.
She's a little too silly.
Fine, don't worry about it.
I disagree, but alright, sure.
Don't worry about it. Why are you worrying about it when I said don't worry about it?
That one's gonna be a pain. Careful.
Hey, leave the fuck alone. They didn't ask. We love Prototype. I hear the cat, but you know, there's things to kill.
Gato.
Why go save a cat when I can commit murder?
What?
Yeah. Alright, let's go find the cat. Gato!
Gato.
We finally found him.
He must have been too scared to cross the bridge.
Quite fortunate for us, really. The provincial army unit stationed past here would have made catching him impossible. Goodness for the small favors.
Let's take him back to Eva. Get a move on, small fry.
Yow.
I can't wait to see the look on Eva's face.
Meow.
The fuck kind of meow is that? Oh, Bootsy, I'm so glad you're safe.
Rose balls dropped so hard. Meow.
Phew, that was a doozy. He moves fast for having such small legs.
I still have to question why he would run when you two seem so close. Also, how is his meow that deep?
Oh, I asked him about that actually. Said some scary-looking vehicle took him by surprise.
I'll bet if any vehicle could scare the little guy, it'd be one of the provincial armies. That's so? I never realized. What?
That's
Celine,
not gonna
so, do you realize something wrong with this scene?
wait, Celine, you can't just be talking right now. Hang on, no. Wait a minute.
That's not gonna fly, I'm afraid. You really need to pay more attention. You haven't even put a collar with a bell on him yet, either. It's like you don't even realize that... I mean, meow?
Meow?
How to explain this? Scene?
Don't give me that, I got caught up in the moment!
Oh my. I must be going senile already. I could have sworn your card was just talking just then. Silly me. Well, let's be more careful from now on, Bootsy.
Yeah, Eva,
That was
you're hallucinating.
way too close.
You are hallucinating. Don't worry about it.
Please take this as a token of my thanks.
You sure you want to give us something so expensive looking?
Bootsy is my only family at this point. It's much more important than any trinket. Well, I hope you'll come visit us again someday. By then, maybe Berea Heart will be back to its former self. When that happens, we'll be sure to take you up on that offer. How sweet. Anyway, we've done all the side quests. We've gotten all the side stuff. It is time to approach the manor. Might as well take a look here. Going to Colette. She should be in there right now.
It's far too dangerous to approach the premises. I'm afraid they would restrain us immediately if they found out we were here.
Class 7's likely to be much higher on the wanted list than other students from Thor's. Remember our field study, Reen. The Provincial Army's guardhouse is here, so it'd be best if we avoid this area.
Let's get out of here before they catch us.
No, I want to go to the manor. No, okay. Well, not much we can do there. We approach, you know, we're not going to be in the best of shape, so yes, we'll move on. Let's have them do what they could to find some way to get in contact with Eustace. However, doing so proved to be far easier said than done. Established he's back home. Beyond that, nothing.
It's not going to be easy to get in contact with the son of one of the Great Four houses.
Especially since the Alliance considers us wanted criminals. We're likely to be arrested by the Provincial Army regardless of how we go about this.
There has to be something we can do. This is a hassle we could really do without. Well, we need a plan, and fast.
Hello! Can I speak with you all for a moment?
Oh, I think I recognize you.
Oh, you're the kids who were reading that book on the that bench. Did you need something from us? Well, we've got a message for you from someone. Huh? For us? Alright, head to the restaurant in the Central Plaza post haste. That's it. The restaurant in the Central Plaza. I assume that must be the Soracy. Soracy? Yeah, must be. Who gave you this message? Sorry, they asked me not to tell you. Is this some kind of game? I want to play too. Why didn't you... Rabbi, shh! Anyway, that's all we were told, so bye!
That was weird.
Thoughts, everyone?
It may have come out of the blue, but...
I don't believe there was any ill intent behind that message. It may be in our best interest to do as it says. You're struggling for clues as it is, so any lead would be a good lead. Looks like we're all agreed. Let's head out to that restaurant. Alright. You ready?
Woo!
Let's head to the restaurant, see if we can get our stupid noble back. Hey, buddy! Oh, I see you've all chosen to stop by once again. Seems I was right after all. He was right after all. Who was right? Safe to assume you've been left with a message for us too? That's right. I'm not permitted to say who from unfortunately. Make your way to the airport post haste. I shall await you there. That's what I was asked to tell you all.
So our next destination is the airport.
They must be having fun dragging us all over the place. Doesn't matter who it's from. We're just going to have to, head over there to clear things up.
Alright. Yeah, let's make sure we're ready before we head out. Make sure Reen is able to fight in a one-on-one. My Reen is pretty well set, so don't worry. I'm not too worried. But yeah, you do want to be ready for a one-on-one with Reen. Outside of that, make sure your team is well and ready. Like, there's also that. Before you head into this airport, Reen needs to be ready for a one-on-one, and the rest of your team needs to be, well set. Going through hero tickets to the airport, right? I don't see any staff around.
That's probably due to the flight restrictions. The gate looks to be open just enough for us to enter, too.
Should we? Entering the airport causes the main store to advance. All unfinished side quests will disappear. Yes. I don't know who or what will be waiting for us beyond here, but it doesn't matter at this point. Let's go.
Right.
Here we are, Berea Airport. Fun fact, remember, this is where Olivier landed when he was coming back from Liberl.
Ah, fair enough.
That was mentioned back in Cold Steel 1. After he, you know, did that, like, fucking threw a rose at,
That's my dude.
Wow, Red Airport's as nice as I pictured it being.
It's my first time visiting it as well.
I suppose this must be an airliner. Yep.
Yep, it's the kind used in the Empire. Yeah, it's a medium-sized passenger airliner made by the Reinford Company.
I've been waiting for you. That's not even the right voice, hang on. Oh no, that's the mechanic. And who might you be? I was sent here to deliver a message. See that airship right there? Make your way to the lounge on the 3rd floor post haste, is what I was told. Okay, give me that post haste shit.
Well, not like we have any better ideas. Let's go.
Yeah. Alright. This airship is massive.
Indeed. Although it is naturally couldn't hope to compare to the Courageous in terms of size.
We were instructed to go to the 3rd floor lounge. But please, stay on guard. There's no telling who this person calling us is, or what they have in mind. Right. I think it's quite obvious who it is at this point. Fuck, I'm just trying to
Gee, I wonder who it is.
wonder who's telling us to go places post-haste.
Post-haste.
And really said post-haste. And really said post-haste cereal.
I guess this is the hold?
It's awfully spacious for one. Oh, look! There's a treasure chest!
I actually didn't know that was down here. I'm just being a nitwit and wandering. Fucking part of a complete breakfast post-haste cereal. Bridge. I'm in my get in the ship. Gotta drive the ship. Boop 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 boop. Anyway, I'm in my mum's car. Beep, beep. Where the fuck am I going? Why can I not figure out where the hell the fucking way to the 3rd floor is? What the fuck? Where's the hangar? Fuck? Am I stupid? Am I dumb? Am I incredibly dumb? My brain no work. Am I dumb?
Brain no work.
Ah, there it is. Never mind. I'm dumb. Alright. Who do you think's waiting for us beyond this fucking... Ooh, what's back here? Hello, anything of note? Upper deck. Okay. Upper deck again. Neat. Anything of note? Anything around here? No, yes, maybe, no. Oh, no.
Oh, the view from here is beautiful.
With
Ooh.
pleasure.
And the wind feels great.
I'll handle it. Very well. Right.
Here I go.
Okay. Surprised that Celine's not telling me to get a fucking move on and stop fucking around.
I'll handle it.
I think this is the 3rd floor lounge. Should we go straight inside? Let's go inside! Yeah, like, stay away!
You certainly took your time.
There he is.
Eustace!
The fucking goober.
I suspected it was you.
Eustace Alborea.
How
There
long
he
did you
is.
intend to make me wait? I have wondered whether you'd even bother to show up.
Obviously, I believe if you bring Marcus, they'll argue a
Do you know
bit.
how much trouble you made us go through to get here?
There are eyes everywhere in this city. It would have drawn too much attention for you to come here directly. That was just my way of looking out for you. Perhaps you could try thanking me.
At least you're well. That's what matters. It really is great to see you again, Eustace.
Missed you,
The
dumbass.
same to you. I'm impressed you were able to overcome the many ordeals you've no doubt faced to make it this far.
We beat the shit out of a lot of people.
Though I should
We
hardly be
did beat the
surprised.
crap out of a
I've
lot of
always had
things.
high expectations of you. You've made good on your word and showed me exactly what noblesse oblige means to you. I would like to believe that in my own way, I have done the same.
I think you have. Unlike you, though, I don't think I would have been able to do anything without everyone's help. Still, thanks, Eustace.
This means that all of Class 7 is finally together again.
Woo!
And I couldn't be more overwhelmed with joy. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much. You've been a tremendous part of making this happen. Thank you, Sharon.
I haven't the foggiest idea what Sharon is doing here, but I suppose it doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Now then.
Eustace?
I've been kept abreast of your activities through the Noble Alliance's information network. So I'm well aware you've been fighting their forces across the land using that ash-colored knight of yours. As well as the fact that you've chosen not to ally yourselves with the Imperial Army, but instead fight as a 3rd faction.
Oh, has word of Valimar been getting around much?
That said, I didn't arrange for us to meet like this just to see one another again. I did so that I could make the difference between our respective positions crystal clear.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? I see. You have no intention of coming with us, do you?
No. This is a joke, right?
You surely saw this coming. I'm the son of one of the most influential figures in the Noble Alliance. And as I imagine you're already aware, I've been assisting him and his provincial army in fighting this war.
God damn it.
No, but
Is this what you believe to be your duty as a noble?
Meanwhile, my brother is acting as the Alliance Force's Chief of Staff, and as for my father, he was responsible for hiring Jaegers to attack Ymir, which is not only your home, but the home of all the kind-hearted people who welcomed me with open arms earlier in the year. I can only apologize. If I'd returned home earlier, then... No. I don't even have the right to do that much. Yet with that in mind, it should be clear that we can't go back to the way things were. The gulf between us is simply too vast to be filled. Our paths have parted. That is reality.
Eustace, please. It doesn't have to be like this, Eustace.
I will guarantee you safe passage out of the city. If you deem it necessary, I can even have you escorted out by car. However, once you're out, we can no...
Eustace. I can understand why you feel somewhat responsible for what happened in Ymir. I can understand why you, as an Alborea, feel as though certain things are inherently expected of you. Actually, I should probably tell you that Dad woke up the other day. All that's left is for him to get his stamina back now. He'll make a full recovery.
That's good news. I would have liked to pay him a visit myself. But with circumstances as they are...
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not telling you that to make you feel guilty. I'm telling you because I don't want that to be your reason for what you're doing.
Pardon?
What I want to know is what you want to do, and the path you want to take. If you want to help your family because you agree with the ideals of the Noble Alliance, I won't stop you. But if that's not what you want to do, if you're only helping because you feel like you have to for whatever reason, if you're doing it because you feel responsible for what happened to my dad, which, by the way, you aren't, or if you're doing it because as much as you want to come with us, you feel like you don't have the right to, then you're nothing more than a coward who's running away. And I don't believe that's how a real Erebonian noble should act. They should do what they believe is right, and do it with pride. If Dad was here now, he'd say the same thing.
It's kind of harsh. It might sound cold, but he's right.
We're only students, still learning more about the world around us. Alone, we don't have the experience or knowledge to go around proposing solutions to the conflicts in this country, not to the war going on around us, nor to the class divides that started it. But that's alone, and that's why I think we all need to come together as a class again. We're all inexperienced, but we all come from different backgrounds and social standings, and we each have unique experiences to share. It's only by pulling those together that we can overcome whatever life throws at us. It's worked for us during every one of our field studies. Why wouldn't it work now?
He's right, Eustace.
Indeed. Reen had to remind me of that too, you know.
It's always nerve-wracking for those of us who have to watch you pull crazy stunts all the time, I hope you know.
It certainly is.
I see my suspicions were dead on. No matter the circumstances, you've always been the one to blow away my hesitations.
Then you'll come with us?
Still, no matter what you say, I am an Alborea, and as such I have duties and responsibilities to fulfill. If you are determined not to back down, then we will have to settle this with a duel, just as you and Crow did 1 month ago.
A duel?
Follow me, Reen. Our destination is Aurochs Canyon. There we shall settle this matter once and for all.
God, I love that moment!
Ooh.
I love just the way Reen just pretty much tells Eustace off there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wasn't counting on this. I'd only intended to gather information on the Crimson Wings, and yet here I am, bearing witness to such a compelling scene. I've no duty to report anything I see to Duke Alborea, but I suppose there isn't any harm in watching how things unfold.
Whatever.
Ooh, boy.
Oh,
Do what you
hello
want.
there
I
again.
don't care. I'll just go kill time in town or something.
Oh no, not this time. You're coming with me, and that's that. I'm here to support you, not babysit you. You're the one with the number, not me. Try acting
The
like
one with the
The one with the number? Huh?
That's not a
Fine,
good
fine.
figure.
What a pain.
That's not a good designation.
There's a familiar face among them, so this might not be a total waste of time.
That's not a good sign. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine.
buddy?
It's not like he's gonna kick our asses or anything. I'm going to kick your butt.
Wasn't this Angelica's bike?
I thought she entrusted it to you after she withdrew, Reen.
What in the world is it doing here?
I made use of my family's influence to have it brought here from the academy. Since then, it's been left in the hands of a skilled mechanic, so it's been well maintained.
Where's the sidecar?
You will be riding
Don't
that
have
for
it right
our
now.
duel.
Damn.
You mean our duel will be a race between me on this bike and you on that horse?
Partially. The finish line will be the plateau where we fought that monster during our field study. Once there, we shall begin a sword fight to determine the victor. Whoever arrives first will therefore have the advantage of more time to prepare.
Oh. We did stuff like that back in the Corps too. We called them chase battles. You had to make good use of the terrain to win.
That does sound quite similar to what I had in mind.
Okay. I understand what we're going
So,
to do.
fun fact, if you bring Milliam with you,
So if I win, you're coming with us, right?
she'll
You're
fly
not
along,
backing
she
out.
will race alongside you using, Argethum.
Flammy.
Yeah.
I see.
Correct. In the unlikely
Ah,
event that
just
you
because
defeat
you
me,
want to.
I will concede and go with you. But know this, I've absolutely no intention of holding back. That bike of yours may have the advantage in terms of speed, but I know this area like the back of my hand. Do not expect this to be an easy battle.
Oh, I won't. I'll be coming at you with all I've got.
I would expect no less.
They're way too fired up about this.
We'll have to simply stand aside and see what unfolds.
Right. We'll go and take up places along the course to watch. In that case, I will signal when to begin. Rest assured, I wouldn't dream of giving either party an unfair advantage.
That works for me. How about you?
Very well. Let's begin.
Alright, there we go. Goodbye. And we took up the position.
Good luck, Reen. Go get him.
I won't let you down.
Kick controller. I have controller ready. Yep, you actually get to drive it too.
Oh.
So R1 to accelerate, L1 to brake, hold to reverse, and use control stick to adjust the direction. Pretty simple controls.
I'm ready, Eustace.
As am I. Now demonstrate to me the strength of your resolve.
All right. Take your positions, please. 3, 2, 1. Begin!
Alright. This race isn't too hard. You get bonus points if you beat Eustace.
I see.
Yeah, it's not too hard just due to you having the, bike.
Yeah.
Go, go!
And it's pretty damn fast. I mean, you can see Eustace is pretty far behind.
Take a left here.
Use this path here.
Fuck.
Everyone's really into
Ate the
this.
fucking ball there, but it's fine. I mean, you can see I'm fucking up here, and Eustace is still fucking miles behind me. You can, redo it if you fail. You do get a second chance if you fail, so you can just do it as many times as you want.
Yes, I won.
Yeah, you,
Your performance.
The advantage is mine, Eustace. Let's settle this once and for all.
No matter. A handicap like this will hardly pose a problem for me. Come at me, Reen.
Let's do this.
alright.
Come at me with all you have.
Let's move.
Reen versus Eustace. Let's go. Motivate,
Let's do this.
Now's our chance.
because he'll do that.
My chance. Burn to asphalt. Let's move.
I do need to scan him.
Here.
Go ahead and scan. Yep. Ooh,
Here we go.
I did a lot of damage.
Oh.
Terrible. Don't worry about it. Thank you. I was like, please start missing. You don't have accuracy. You're not supposed to have good accuracy.
Here I go. Burn to asphalt.
I'm just getting started.
I believe a couple more moves and then we can... Okay, never mind. I should have S-Craft there. Yep, and now he's just gonna heal himself a bunch.
Too slow. My turn. All right, let's do this. No,
Okay.
I'm not done yet. Yeah.
That was just some... Not well, okay. I'm also now fucking sealed. Lovely.
My turn.
And just fireball.
Yeah. Be gone.
God. Wow, this fight is not going well. This fight is not hard, by the way. He has 8,000 HP left. I'll do
Burn to ash.
flame.
Fall.
And I'll hit him with the fucking...
Gather on my blade.
Hit him with the Azure Flame Slash, and that should finish this. And that should take him down. Realistically speaking. Yep, 9,000.
Yep.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Like I said, not a hard fight, as long as you don't fucking have the worst luck in the world. I also don't have Reen with his really
Looks
a good,
like I
the
win
best
this one.
evasion build in the world.
I should have expected no less. It's hard to believe how much your swordsmanship has improved in such a short period of time.
Don't sell yourself short, Eustace. If I'd held back even a little, I'd be the one kneeling on the ground right now. Your skills really shone through, both in the race and our duel.
I can't pretend to have held back either. The victory is well and truly yours, Reen.
Reen, Eustace,
We win.
are you both all right?
Yep. We win. We get our boy back.
Woo!
Which means Class 7 is
Hey, guys.
just missing its teacher.
Yeah.
We're already finished? Looks like we got a winner.
The verdict should be plainly obvious.
Yeah, I managed to scrape through.
I fucking missed it!
It was pretty close, though.
Was it?
Does that mean you'll come back with us?
I fought with all my might. I performed to the very best of my abilities, holding nothing back. And even then, I couldn't compare to your strength and resolve. With that, I have no more reservations. The path I should take is the same as yours.
About time. We're happy to have you with us, of course. We'll find the answers we seek together. And together, we'll bring Crow back too.
Hell yeah!
You can count on me. Starting today, I am a member of Class 7 once again. I'll show my father and brother just how I believe one bearing the name Alberea should live.
I feel embarrassed just watching you two.
There's nothing to feel embarrassed about. This is just part of how we are as a class.
Love Celine.
That's very true.
There are some things you learn only by directly confronting those you care about. I know this much from experience. You and I both know a thing or two about that, don't we, Fee?
Sure do. Congratulations on reuniting nearly everyone in Class 7. I suppose now is the best time to start thinking about what to do next.
I wouldn't celebrate your paltry victory just yet.
Uh-oh.
Who was that?
Up there.
I love this song
Who
so
are they?
much.
One of them is wearing armor.
Oh dear.
Oh, this situation got bad. You should recognize that armor.
I do recognize that armor.
Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. I'm afraid I've come to thoroughly put a damper on your reunion.
She knows us?
Friendly reminder that this is
Who
happening
are
at the
you?
same time as Azure.
As Asher, yeah.
I'd point that out because that means she is bouncing between Arabonia and Crossbell.
And Crossbell.
It wouldn't hurt to introduce myself for the benefit of the others. I am a lady after all.
One of Omega Man's favorites, by the way.
My name is Duvalie. head knight of the Stahlritter, an esteemed group led by Ouroboros' 7th Angus in all her glory.
Jesus
And
Christ.
it is by her order that I have come here today.
Look, girl worships
You're
Arin
with
Hood.
Ouroboros?
So the Steel Maiden sent you, did she?
Looks like our luck just ran out.
Might I ask if the Stahlritter is somehow related to the Eisenritter? The name is eerily similar. Even their only difference in name is related, with iron and steel being two metals.
Oh, you're the Arseid, aren't you? Are you curious? I'll bet you are. Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Pardon?
Does it bug you? Does it? Your curiosity and eat away at you until you can't even sleep at night. Sucks to be you.
Oh. She's a dumbass.
Is she really with Ouroboros?
I'm not quite that curious. I wouldn't pressure you into discussing something you aren't comfortable sharing.
Hold on a minute. There's no point in pretending you don't care. I know full well you do.
She doesn't
Head
act like it,
empty.
but there's no doubting she's extremely powerful.
Look, that
It's
head.
like, oh, she's a dumbass.
that head is Hall. She knows Iron Hood, Sword, Iron Hood again.
Although the power of the man beside her is even more frightening.
Yeah, you know, we're laughing and joking, but
Leaving that aside for the moment.
that guy up there is
I've already introduced myself. It's only proper for you to do. Ugh! Why are you still up there? Get down here right this instant!
What do you need me for? You can handle him just fine yourself.
By the way, that's same voice as Lecter.
For goodness sake!
Ah.
You're supposed to be number 1. Would it kill you to even put the tiniest bit of effort into your job?
Number 1.
That's number 1?
Number 1? Then he's an enforcer just like Sharon and Phantom Thief B.
Yep.
Indeed. I happen to be number 9. An enforcer's number is not in any way indicative of their combat prowess. But by coincidence, his may actually be so. He's easily among the strongest in Ouroboros. Perhaps even the strongest.
Yep.
Never tried fighting steel to see which one of
This
us gets the top
man
spot.
is on par with Iron Hood.
That race before was kind of fun to watch.
This man makes
What you got?
Louve look like a chump.
Ugh.
Meet McBurn.
The name's McBurn. Some call me the almighty conflagration. And talk is cheap. I hate conversations that just drag on and on. So let's skip to the good
One of
part,
our
okay?
most threatening foes.
The power radiating from him is incredible.
What are those flames?
Shall we begin? My swift swordsmanship was taught to me by my illustrious lord, the Steel Maiden.
Jesus.
And you haven't a chance in hell of withstanding it.
I've gone to the trouble of coming down here. Do me a favor and try lasting a minute before you call it quits.
Your arrogance will be your undoing.
Give them everything you've got.
Of course!
Attacking McBurn is a lost cause. Focus all of your firepower into Duvalie. If you can bring down Duvalie before McBurn annihilates your team, you'll get bonus AP. But I mean, that's if you can survive long enough. As I said,
With pleasure.
this fight is absolutely no joke.
I suppose I should thank you. Very well.
You're gonna need your best. How do I want to go about this? Noble Command wouldn't be bad. Would up our straight. Yeah.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Onward!
Do that. Hit him with the Radiant Blade. Damn it! I was hoping it would hit that.
Here I go.
Nope, not him! Damn it! I
Uh-oh.
Fucking attacked locked on the wrong enemy.
It was on my set point.
Go. We got a crit. Let's use it.
Oh no, my mouse ran out of battery power. It's fine. It's fine.
I'll handle this.
I don't want to use this treasure sword. And then Death Embrace. I'm taking that critical.
Witness the severing chains. I'm afraid your fate is now sealed. Fall into death and
Embrace. Done. Nice. She's almost down. And hit her with the Crystal Saber and the Azure Flame Slash. Praying that this is enough. As long as you take, like I said, as long as you take down Jubilee, that's enough. You get bonus AP for that. Ugh, how much HP she got? 18,000. This isn't gonna kill. It's definitely gonna do a lot. And the problem is we didn't save before this. I forgot that there's no chance to save before this fight.
Ah, great.
Oh.
How about some of this?
Eat this! Oh god, this is gonna hurt. This is one of the strongest fire hearts!
with pleasure.
Get Reen back in this fight yesterday. Good news is,
Thanks.
she only has 3,000 HP. This should kill.
Gather on my blade.
There we go. Down she goes. At this point, don't bother resing.
My turn.
You're guaranteed to lose this fight anyway, so just... There's no beating McBurn. Enforcer number 1 and one of Ouroboros' deadliest members burn all who dare to get close with scorching flames. Look at that! You can't even, like, status effect him.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he is, he's definitely all-powerful. Down he goes. And there goes Laura.
I wasn't strong enough.
AP increased by 3.
AP increased by 3!
Man, is that really what you call everything you got?
This can't be happening.
How can they be so strong?
I've never fought anyone so strong in my
One
life.
thing I will say to help you maybe survive McBurn's onslaught a bit better, most of his damage is arts-based.
Not by a long shot.
I didn't expect we would have a chance against him head on.
We were able to knock that knight down at least.
Ugh! I can't believe I lost to mere students. And of course, one of them had to be an Arseid. This is so humiliating!
I'll give you a break. Were you even trying? I thought you beat Luve once. Hard to believe with that sorry sight of a fight.
That's scary to think that she's that
Yeah,
powerful.
that's... Dang.
I did. Granted, he won the other 99 or so battles.
No. Fair enough.
I simply slipped, that's all.
She got hit with the brawl tripping. Happens to the best of us.
Interesting. You mixed by any chance? What are you talking about? Nothing. If you haven't noticed yourself, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you. If you haven't, it's probably not much anyway.
Huh? What do you...
Anyway, I'm out of here. You can take care of handing him over to the Duke.
You can't possibly be serious! You won't help even a teensy bit? It's a little much to handle all by myself.
Nah, I'm tired of this already. Maybe if one of them could seriously give me a run for my Mira, I'd consider it, but...
One run for your Mira coming right up.
It couldn't be.
She finally made it.
Like the,
Where did that come from?
Oh my god, Sarah Palestine, hi!
Nice.
Looks like I was right to hurry. I wasn't expecting to find you fighting monsters of this caliber.
Your instructor, Sarah?
Instructor Sarah Valentine.
Sorry for the wait. But don't you worry your pretty little heads none. Now that I'm here, I won't let them lay a finger on you. How could I call myself your homeroom teacher if I did?
Thanks.
Love her.
You're the purple lightning, aren't you?
Huh.
She's so silly, I love her.
What's Sarah doing here? We aren't dreaming, are we?
Was this your doing, Eustace?
I used a secret channel to contact her. She was to be our insurance if things took a turn for the worse.
Really?
I'm delighted to see that you're well, Lady Sarah.
Thanks, I guess. Still, looks like you've been fighting some of your old pals for the sake of my kids.
I love that. Thanks, I guess.
And I can give credit where it's due. Thanks. Ugh. Do you seriously want to keep fighting? Surely you don't believe you'll win because you're an A-rank bracer.
You ask me, this is more like it. Not like there are any towns nearby I can burn down, so maybe it's time I stopped holding back.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
This may get bad fast.
Stay away from him.
Those are just like...
Hold on a moment! I know I said I wanted help, but I'd rather you didn't set me on fire in the process.
What the devil are you doing up there?
The hell?
That sounds like...
Isn't that Duke Albarea?
Oh boy.
Arno?
Lord Eustace. Eustace, what is the meaning of this? You dare to leave a letter like that and simply disappear? Have you gone mad?
Letter?
Hey, Duke. You mind staying out of this? I was getting all fired up there before you came and ruined everything.
Silence! This has nothing to do with you. I will not stand for behavior like this, Eustace. You will do as I say. Your selfish actions will smear mud on the good Albarea name. Is that what you want?
My intentions are as I outlined in the contents of that letter. I intend to walk my own path with my classmates at my side. I have no wish to dirty the Albarea name. On the contrary,
He never intended
I
to
wish
stay.
to find for myself how I should live as one who bears it.
Eustace.
What is this drivel? I always knew what a mistake it was to accept you into this family.
Dang, okay.
Come
Jesus.
forth, Knights of Kreutzen!
Jesus Christ, this dude. Uh-oh. This might be a problem.
Alright, yeah, I think it's time to hightail it out of here.
Here comes trouble.
These must be the soldats from Oryx Fort.
I don't recognize that one either.
It must be a new model.
Heavily armored soldat Hector.
Oh-ho!
Yeah, if there's any interest I
I had to play the
have
actual
a
sound
blast.
effect. And there goes any interest I had left.
You always be so indifferent.
They really did say
Ring.
peace out.
Right.
You know, that probably is a
Your turn
good
to
thing.
shine. Are you gonna call Valimar?
This
matter the
is
results,
a
we can't
lot
turn
more
back.
possible than, you know,
Oh yeah, no, this
this is a lot more possible than the man who could literally burn us in with, like, in seconds.
beep beep.
Thank you. I love the Valacar.
The Valacar. So true.
An ash-colored knight?
Yeah.
Ashen Knight. Excuse you.
From the Twin Dragons Bridge.
Oh, so that's the Ashen Knight?
The very same great knight that fought near Trista at that.
And I can sense even more mana coming from it now than I could then.
Its form is most impressive.
Let's show these fuckers who's boss.
Go forth, my knights! With them in our custody, the top spot in the Alliance is as good as mine. Show them the terrifying strength of the newest addition
That's
to
a
our...
big if, Mr. Alvarea.
Yeah. You legitimately gotta win this.
Rev up that engine, Reen.
Heavily armored, too. But I'm sure Valimar can take it.
Right, let's do this. I'm counting on you, Valimar.
Understood.
Alright. You got an armored car and the Hector. The Hector will just come up and punch you some.
Wait, I thought he was going to actually pull out like a weapon. I didn't think he was just gonna punch you.
Take out the armored car first, by the way.
My turn.
Yeah, I'll burst speed. I'll just get more moves. Taking out the armored car first is your best bet, because this thing is just kind of a nuisance.
That's
Like,
fair.
It's not even that tough, it's just annoying to fucking deal with. There it is. Alright, there we go. Alright. Now for the actual fight. When it's in its base form, smack it in the head.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
Works for a lot of things, and not just for Soldats.
Yeah. Do that. And then do... Heavenly Slash could be cool. Morning Moon... Yeah, I'll do Morning Moon. Protect us from damage for a bit. It's just really cool to do.
Okay.
Charge up. Yeah, I love Morning Moon. Really fun. Go ahead and smack him in the head again. And oh look, we get another turn. Guess what? Smack him in the head again.
It's working. Keep it up.
He does have another stance. Oh, there it goes.
No, there it is.
Yeah. Fucking called it. When he's in this stance, smack him in the body. Unite. Your will of mine now. God, I love that. So fucking cool.
Woo!
My turn.
Alright. What are you weak to again? You're weakest to... Actually, weak to win. Having B-Out is actually is a benefit to us. So there's his big move, Heavy Charge. It's not much to write home about. Heavenly Slash! God, I love that! Shit's so cool.
You didn't do half bad that time.
Oh yeah, already Link level 4 on Reen and Fee.
This can't be happening. How can our new Soldat be defeated?
I love just see that. Like, he ain't even scared of the other two.
He should be.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
A transportation spell?
Time to make our escape.
Officer's like, yeah.
Hightail it out of there, buddy.
You can't leave like this. I won't allow it.
Farewell for now,
The
Father.
bow.
Please give my regards to Rufus as well.
The bow is savage.
Dearest wish that you would stay with me.
Incredibly rude.
Arno, might I ask you to return the horse I borrowed to the mansion?
As you wish, Lord Eustace.
Wait, I say! That is an order, Eustace!
He will not be waiting.
We peace him out.
Alright, bye.
Eat shit, loser. With the last of Class 7 found, they left Berea hard. But even with all of them finally together, their feelings remained mixed. The reunion itself was a reason for joy, and yet each of them were left with a nasty sense of foreboding at the forefront of their mind. They were face to face with the Alliance's leading generals, as well as a newer, more powerful kind of soldat. That alone, with the realization of just how powerful Ouroboros' enforcers could be, left them with happiness and fear in equal measures. Guided by Valimar, they made their way back to Ymir. You even got the little bike with us.
We got the motorcycle. Let's go.
Well, we're back. Sorry for overworking you like that, Valimar. That is not a concern. With every battle that is overcome, my operational efficiency increases. This is a sign that you too are growing. Me, I will return to a state of inactivity. Should you require me, you need only call my name. Looks like he fell asleep.
We should let him rest for a while.
Eustace.
Are you sure you're okay with leaving things the way they are? With your dad, I mean. I made my decision, and I have no regrets. And now that I've made it, I intend to look forward, not backwards.
That's a great way to look at it, Eustace. Not like this means I'll never see him again.
My, you've all matured so much since the last time I saw you. I couldn't be prouder. They've all gone through so much to come this far. So it seems. What's that? The Orbo bike?
Was it transported here along with us?
Well, it was fairly close by. It must have been drawn into the spirit path.
Eustace and Sarah joined the party. Reen and Eustace can overdrive. Reen and Sarah can overdrive. With acting as a medium, Tobal and Sarah can use overdrive.
Ooh.
Now with all of Class 7 assembled, the number of overdrive icons in battle has been increased to 2.
Racer gang.
This will allow you to save up to a second overdrive for use later. These can be used immediately one after the other, too, allowing for new strategic possibilities. This is what I meant! Overdrive may have not seemed the best at first, because you only get 1 bar of it, and it's like, okay, what's a big deal? 2 overdrives.
2 kinda...
Yeah. This can allow you to do some crazy strategies.
Welcome home, Reen. I see you were able to find the rest of your classmates.
Yeah, this is everyone.
It sure wasn't easy. I'm just glad we made it back in one piece. The last part was definitely the biggest pain.
Indeed.
Regardless, we wouldn't have been able to make it here if not for you all coming to find us. Thank you.
And naturally, that goes for you too, Celine.
Yeah, whatever.
It's great to see you guys again.
The winds must have been on your side.
It sounds like there was some trouble along the way, but you came back, and that's all that matters. I can't say I'm surprised to find you're in good health, though. Ill weeds grow apace.
I could say the same about you. Given how useless you are at anything you can't learn from a book, part of me expected we would next meet with you behind bars. Again.
It hasn't even been 30 damn seconds, and I already want to kill you.
Okay, my turn!
Oh.
Why'd you move out of the way?
Because you were trying to hug me, obviously.
I love him.
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
While I'd expected you to come back with your classmates, I didn't think you'd come back with Sarah, too. Not that anything had ever happened to you, of all people.
Thanks, I guess.
Certainly has gotten lively around here.
It sure has. You're looking a lot better, Dad.
I'm still a ways from being back to my old self, but I'm finding it a lot easier to walk around.
He's up and
Topal
about.
and Claire have kindly been handling both the village's security and correspondence with the other regions.
I'm
which means
so much
I can
better.
focus on my health.
We're not doing anything special, really.
We're just glad that you've been getting better.
That's not true at all. You've done so much for us. I don't even know where to begin thanking you. And Reen, I want you to know that we're both so proud of what you've accomplished. It couldn't have been easy coming this far, but you did it. You should hold your head high.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do any of it alone. It was only possible because everyone was with me.
Well, I think we've been standing out here long enough. I've had rooms prepared for you all at the Phoenix Wing, so go ahead and rest there.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that where we stayed during our last visit?
That's the one. I imagine you must all be exhausted after all that's transpired in the past few days.
The open-air bath's finally been repaired too.
Oh,
if
boy.
you get the chance, you should enjoy a nice, relaxing bath after all your hard work.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Next time on The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. We'll do just that.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Sorry, I was checking something. We'll enjoy a nice, relaxing time in the open air bath, and we'll also, hopefully, get to see a lot. Sorry about
Bless
that. Had to sneeze. All right. Sorry, that I had to sneeze and then it fucking threw me off.
That's so fair, actually.
After I saved, because now my brain's fucking borped.
It's still a little borked.
Yeah, my brain's a little borped from sneezing. Yeah, save. Okay, save. My brain is so borped from sneezing. I can't believe that borped my fucking brain like that. All right. Next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2, we take a nice relax in the open air bath, and then the true battle begins. Everything up till now has been child's play compared to what's to come.
This is prep work.
Yeah. Alright. Hashtag Valacar. I'm using the Valacar as the raid hashtag.
Valacar.
That was great. Alright. So, tomorrow should be LA Noire, and Saturday we will be over on my friend Remy's channel playing Uno, probably, maybe. Right? Keith?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe. And we'll also be back here for Fire Emblem, so we'll be everywhere. No D&D this Saturday, so we won't be everywhere, but we'll be everywhere.
We will, in fact, be everywhere.
7 was everywhere. Anyway, bye for now. Oh, we're gonna go
Later,
to Blood
gamers.
Moon playing Dark Souls. I almost said Duck Souls or something. I also said like Duck Souls.
Dark Souls 3. Wow.